You know, age to me is a number. It's what I feel. And I don't feel my age, I feel, 80, 85, something like that.
And what's it like all these years later to be the last man standing, aged 105? What's that like?
Well, it's strange to me, in a way, that I should be the oldest surviving rescue out of 338,000 men.
He's 105 years old, and he starts every morning with a workout that would humble most 30-year-olds. No walker, no excuses, just grit, discipline, and sneakers hitting the pavement. How is he still doing this? Still moving like a machine, and remembering every detail like it happened yesterday? That's the mystery we're about to unravel. Meet John Hamilton, World War II veteran, retired Army major, and living proof that age is just a number. He didn't just witness the 20th century, he outlived it, and he's still standing tall. In this video, we unpack the exact blueprint that's kept him going. His 3 golden exercise rules for longevity. The 5 foods he eats every single day. The 3 foods he completely avoids. And the life principles that just might add decades to your own story. But the most shocking part? What he gave up right before turning 100 might be the real reason he's still thriving. Stick around, because his #1 longevity hack is coming up, and once you hear it, you'll never look at aging the same way again.
Age 18, I joined the Territorial Army. When war broke out on the 3rd of September 1939, I was embodied, and by the 5th of September we were in France. In May, we had to retreat, and we retreated towards Dunkirk. And when we got to Dunkirk, we were ordered to put our guns up and try to shoot down the incoming German bombers and other fighter planes.
Born in 1918, John Hamilton was forged in a time when discipline wasn't optional, it was survival. By his teens, he was ready for war, and when World War II came, he stepped straight into history, serving at Dunkirk, Palestine, Germany, and beyond. After 25 years of service, John retired at the age of 64. But his journey toward vitality and longevity was just beginning. Let's unlock his powerful fitness philosophy. John's 3 exercise rules for longevity.
This is part of my life, coming to the gym. And without the gym, I think I would just decline into a sort of a very old man. I'm old, yes, now, but...
1. 20 minutes of cycling. Every morning, John kicks off his day with 20 minutes on the stationary bike. But for him, it's not just about raising his heart rate, it's about keeping everything flowing. Circulation, joint mobility, mental clarity. This is how I warm up my soul, he chuckles. The world's still quiet, and it's just me and the pedals. Low impact, but powerful. This ritual keeps his legs firm, his joints fluid, and his mindset razor sharp. Do us a quick favor. If you find value in this content, please hit that subscribe button. Your support keeps us creating and sharing more powerful stories. Thank you. 2. 15 minutes on the treadmill. Next, he moves to the treadmill. And no, he doesn't just walk. He runs at 105. Running fires up his core, strengthens his lungs, and keeps his balance tuned. He's not chasing youth, he's chasing life. As long as I can run, John says, I know I've still got something to fight for. 3. 400 stomach crunches. Yes, 400, every single day. To John, the core isn't about looks, it's about control, stability, strength. Your core is your anchor, he says. You lose that, and everything else starts to fall apart. He grins and adds, most men my age have walkers. I have abs. And believe it or not, this is only half the story. Because behind every strong man, there's an even stronger A.
And I come to the gym 5 days a week, 8 o'clock till 9:30. I do an hour and a half gym. As a child, I was always active, proactive. I did all the sports. I was an athlete. I liked running. I liked all ball games, tennis and squash. I played cricket and rugby at school. And then I took up golf. And from golf, I gave up golf, decided at 85 that I wanted to go on exercising, and therefore I chose the gym.
Hamilton eats daily. When you ask John Hamilton how he's still this sharp, this strong, and this full of energy at 105, he doesn't talk about some miracle supplement or secret powder. Instead, he leans in, grins, and says, "It's all in the kitchen, son. What you put on your plate matters more than what you lift at the gym." For John, food isn't fuel, it's medicine, it's momentum. And these 5 foods, they're his daily non-negotiables. 1. Lean proteins. Every single meal starts with a clean protein source: grilled chicken, baked salmon, turkey slices, tofu, or lentils. At 105, he's still building, still maintaining, still moving like a man decades younger. "Protein is my foundation," he says. "Skip it, and I feel it the next morning, trust me." Protein repairs muscle, keeps your metabolism steady, and protects against age-related decline. And in a moment, we'll reveal the one food that keeps John's brain laser-focused. 2. Whole grains and healthy fats. Back in his 80s, John gave one of those no-carb diets a shot. Big mistake. My energy tanked. I felt like someone had yanked the spark plugs, he admits. That's when I knew your body needs fuel, not fads. So he went back to basics. Whole grains, like oats, quinoa, and brown rice, paired with healthy fats from nuts, seeds, olive oil, and avocados. These foods keep his blood sugar stable, reduce inflammation, and deliver steady energy that lasts all day. Healthy fats lubricate the machine, he says, and grains, they keep the fire burning. Simple as that. And next, one of his sweetest daily habits, and one of the most powerful anti-aging foods on the planet. 3. Colorful vegetables. John's plate is a rainbow. Spinach, kale, carrots, sweet potatoes, beets, and broccoli are on regular rotation. These aren't just sides, they're his defense system. Packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, they detox his system, strengthen immunity, and keep digestion running smoothly. They don't just help my body, John smiles. They help my mood, too. A bowl of greens keeps the blues away. He enjoys them steamed, stir-fried, or roasted in olive oil. Flavorful, vibrant, and essential. 4th, berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. John eats a bowl of them every single day, sometimes tossed into Greek yogurt, sometimes straight from the fridge. They taste good. They're good for the heart, and they keep me sharp. He grins. That's what I call a triple win. Packed with antioxidants, berries fight the free radicals that speed up aging and disease. They're also loaded with fiber, vitamin C, and brain-boosting compounds that keep him thinking quickly and clearly. They're nature's candy, he shrugs, and I've got a sweet tooth. 5. Greek yogurt. To start his day, or wind it down, John often reaches for a bowl of plain Greek yogurt. It's loaded with protein for muscle and bone strength, and packed with probiotics that keep his gut and immune system running like clockwork. Sometimes he adds honey, chia seeds, or fresh berries, but he always keeps it clean. I used to have ice cream every night, he laughs. Then I met Greek yogurt. Haven't missed a scoop since. Let's hit pause for a moment, because these 5 foods fuel his body. There are 3 others that John absolutely refuses to touch. And according to him, they're the fastest way to age yourself into the ground. Before we get to his number 1 longevity hack, let's look at the foods he avoids like poison. The 3 foods. John Hamilton avoids at all costs. 1. Processed foods, frozen dinners, packaged snacks, microwavable meals. John steers clear, completely. If it has more than 5 ingredients you can't pronounce, it's probably killing you slowly, he says. Loaded with sodium, fake additives, and toxic fats, these foods are aging traps, plain and simple. 2. Sugary snacks and beverages. Candy? Gone. Soda? Never. Sugary cereals? Not a chance. Sugar is a silent poison, John warns. Instead, he gets his sweetness from real food, fruits that nourish, not numb. 3. Fatty red meats. John used to love a good steak until he didn't. He swapped red meat for fish and lean poultry, cutting out the saturated fats that drive heart disease and inflammation. At my age, I don't gamble with my body, he says. I feed it like I still need it tomorrow. So far, we've seen what he does and what he avoids. But now, we peel back the curtain on the mindset that fuels it all. John Hamilton's 3 life rules for longevity. 1. Quit smoking. John smoked a pipe for decades, an old habit carried from the barracks. But just before turning 100, he made a bold choice. He quit. And within months, he felt the shift, breathing deeper, sleeping better, moving freer. You're never too old to stop doing something dumb, he said, flashing that signature grin. 2. Stay mentally positive and resilient. John lived the Farah-ur-au heartbreak, the loss of his wife, his best friend, and comrades he called brothers. But he never let grief define him. I focus on what's left, not what's lost, he says. Every day I wake up is a gift. So I treat it like one. 3. Stay socially active. For John, the gym isn't just about reps and sets, it's about connection. He shows up for the weights, but stays for the people. You keep your mind young by staying in the mix, he says. At 105, John Hamilton isn't just surviving, he's thriving. So what's his number 1 longevity hack? Staying active, every single day. Whether it's cycling, running, or knocking out 400 crunches, John moves with intention, no matter what. Motion is life, he says. The moment you stop moving, you start aging. So ask yourself, what could you start doing today that your 105-year-old self will thank you for? Ready to start your journey? Hit like, tap subscribe, and share this with someone who needs that push. Because if John Hamilton can run at 105, what's stopping you? Your next chapter starts right now. Getting older is inevitable, but feeling old? That's a choice. Thanks for watching. Click the next video now and keep rewriting what aging looks like.